He didn't go down in glory, sword in hand. He died locked in a freezing stone cell, starving, forgotten. A man who once defeated empires, silenced not by war, but by betrayal. And the man who betrayed him was none other than Napoleon Bonaparte. This is not just the story of Haiti. It's the story of how one lie, one calculated betrayal, sparked the downfall of an empire and gave birth to the world's first Black Republic. The year is 1802. The island of Saint-Domingue, what we now call Haiti, was the crown jewel of the French colonial empire. A sugar colony so rich, it made up 2/3 of France's overseas trade. And it was powered by slavery. Hundreds of thousands of enslaved Africans worked brutal hours under the lash. But in 1791, they rebelled. And out of the chaos rose a man unlike any other, Toussaint Louverture, born into slavery, eventually freed. When the revolution came, he didn't run. He organized, he led. Toussaint didn't just fight slaveholders. He fought the Spanish, the British, and even French royalists, and won. By the dawn of the 1800s, he had taken control of the entire island. But he didn't declare independence. He remained loyal to France, loyal to the revolution's promises: liberty, equality, fraternity. He thought Napoleon would honor that. But Napoleon had other plans. He wanted to rebuild the French Empire, and Saint-Domingue was the key. In 1702, Napoleon sent his brother-in-law, General Charles Leclerc, with over 30,000 troops, one of the largest overseas forces France had ever deployed. But they didn't come declaring war. They came bearing promises. Napoleon sent letters to Toussaint full of flattery, that slavery would not return, that he had nothing to fear. And Toussaint believed them. He wanted peace. He stepped back, but it was a trap. French officers invited him for negotiations. They smiled, spoke of peace. Then, without warning, they arrested him, dragged him onto a ship bound for France. No trial, no dignity. Locked in a prison in the Jura Mountains, Fort de Joux, Toussaint Louverture was slowly starved to death. And while he faded in silence, Napoleon revealed his plan. He reinstated slavery across all French colonies. He thought the island would submit, but he had awakened a movement. Toussaint's generals, especially Jean-Jacques Dessalines, refused to bow. This time the revolution had no illusions, no loyalties, no faith in promises. War erupted again. Yellow fever tore through the French camps. Local fighters ambushed relentlessly. By late 1803, the French surrendered, and on January 1st, 1804, Dessalines declared Haiti's independence, the first free Black nation in the world. Born in fire, Napoleon gave up on the West, selling Louisiana to the U.S. a year later. Toussaint never saw Haiti free. But before he was taken, he said, "In overthrowing me, you have only cut down the trunk of the tree of liberty, but it will grow again from the roots, for they are many and they are deep." And they did grow, deeper, stronger. They broke slavery's chains and burned an empire's dream to ashes. History remembers Napoleon as a conqueror, but one of his greatest defeats was dealt by a former slave. History is full of shadows, secrets, and forgotten voices, and we're here to bring them back to life. If this story moved you, imagine what else waits to be uncovered. From ancient fortresses to whispered legends, each tale holds power. So if you crave more journeys into the mysterious and the true, don't forget to like this video, leave your thoughts in the comments, and most importantly, subscribe, because some stories deserve to be told again.